Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of The Rogue, a short story by Atulananda Goswami. Atulananda Goswami is a famous Assami writer and he has received India's renowned Sahitya Academy Award in 2006 for his short story collection, Sena Jahir Gandhi. This Rogue, this short story was originally published in Assami as Baliya Hathi. And the story is a powerful allegory for human animal conflict and the destructive nature of human greed. The story won the prestigious Kada Award in 1992. The story goes like this. It was rumored that a huge wild elephant had gone mad and come out of the sanctuary, and it was heading westward, and on the way it had damaged several houses and killed 5 to 6 people in the course of its madness. And there was a person called Gajala who spent the whole day felling a large tree which he had cut into measured small pieces, and he had dug a pit in which he stacked these pieces and covered the pit with thick mat of grass and twigs, and then he dabbed the outside with mud and set it on fire. This he did to make this wood to change into charcoal, and that only was his earning. Now, after finishing this work, Gajala had come back, but then he was worried if there was a crack in the pit, because if there is any crack, then the wood will burn into flames and everything will become ash. It will not become charcoal. And he did not want his hard work to go to waste, so he went back to go and check the pit if it was correct. And while he was crossing a narrow and deep hole, it is a place which was near where he had dug his coal pit, he saw an elephant trunk which was writhing on the ground like a python, and this made Gajala spellbound. And Gajala realized that the trunk must belong to the mad rogue elephant about whom everyone were talking and about whom they said that it had killed many men in the past few days. Getting scared, he ran away from the place. But suddenly he thought, that is, the elephant's trunk was lying on the ground. And how can the trunk be on the ground? It looked very odd for Gajala. So he went closer to the trunk, and then he realized that the elephant was trapped inside a deep and a narrow pit. It could not move, but the pit was deep. It had fallen inside, and therefore the elephant was caught. And how it got caught is, this pit was laid by a thicket, that is, it was covered on the top with a thicket, and there was a big hole. Maybe they had dug the hole to catch the elephant only. That is, they'll generally catch the elephants and they'll cut it for its ivory. And now he realized that this elephant cannot come out because the pit was narrow, and the elephant also seemed to be hurt, and it was waving its trunk to call Gajala for help. Gajala immediately rescued the elephant by using sharp sticks to dig out a sloping path that would help the elephant to climb out of the deep and narrow hole. And when the elephant came out, he found a big gash just above the right front leg. And this had actually got infected and was oozing with pus. And this is what had made that elephant go angry, and out of that pain only it was running here and there. And Gajala finished cleaning that elephant's wound. And just as he finished cleaning the wound, he heard a gunshot rang through the air, and the bullet from a hunter's gun caused the elephant to react wildly because the gunshot had pierced its hide. And when it moved, it threw Gajala to the rocks near the bank of a nearby brook with its tusk. Actually, this was an involuntary action, but Gajala died when his head split open due to the impact of the rocks. And since the bullet struck the elephant also died. And when the hunter came near and saw Gajala dead, immediately he came to the conclusion that the rogue elephant had killed another person. But actually, the elephant had not killed Gajala. The elephant would not have harmed Gajala if it had not heard the gunshot. And the involuntary reaction which the elephant did because of the bullet piercing its hide had thrown Gajala against the rocks, and that injury only led to his death. And ironically, it was the hunter who had indirectly killed Gajala, and therefore the title The Rogue is the hunter and not the elephant, because the hunter had directly killed the elephant and indirectly killed Gajala. And this story shows that our fears of animals stems from a lack of understanding. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.